Alright guys, Labyrinthos Part 2, Xenosaga Episode 2, Part 21 it looks like. We have to figure out the left side's puzzles. These guys are so bizarre looking.
I've got no time for wusses like you. Eat this! Eat this! Eat this!
Sorry.
Here you go! Eat this! Here you go! Bullseye! Eat this! Eat this! Here you go! Eat this!
That worked out pretty well.
I'll be sure to send you some flowers.
I've got a lot of boost max now. That's the second one I've picked up in like the last 20 minutes.
Yeah. 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 Don't worry. We won't lose.
Eat this. Eat this.
Sorry.
It's at this point I realized I probably should have just boosted Momo. Oh well.
Eat this. Eat this. Eat this. Eat this.
Here I go. Bullseye. I feel more like a combat model these days.
Oh yeah, I don't know if I did this while we were on the video, but I bought skill points plus 10 for Chaos, so he should be gaining a few more skill points than everybody else. I didn't realize there was a chest over there I had to go and get to.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Really glad that this worked out because I totally screwed myself on that area on the left there. If I had to go and knock that one over, couldn't reach it anymore. Well, at least this round of puzzles is going a lot better than the Ormus Stronghold did. Stupid one on the ice I just could not figure out. I mean, I figured it out obviously because we're past there, but it took me like 3 tries. like the first story development in like 3 videos.
Well, we finally made it. At last, we can set you free from your curse, Kanan.
I'd appreciate it if you could hurry. I really don't want something like this in my head any longer than I need to.
Hey, just what is the data inside of Kanan anyway?
Put simply, it contains the identity of the mastermind behind the Miltian conflict.
Hold on a second. The mastermind behind the conflict was...
The madman Joachim Mizrahi. At least that's what everyone thinks. But just because most people believe something doesn't necessarily mean that it's true.
Wait, what do you mean?
You're about to find out. You're familiar with the UTIC organization?
Sure. It's the organization established by Joachim Mizrahi to study the Zohar.
We've gone through hell thanks to them.
So what about the UTIC?
The UTIC organization was originally a part of the Federation. Professor Mizrahi was apparently using the data he obtained from studying the Zohar to convert UTIC into a military organization. But he never actually told the Federation government. He kept them in the dark. But there's something else that's strange about this. It takes an enormous amount of money to fund research and weaponry. Yet there's no evidence that the Federation ever provided that kind of financial backing.
So someone else was funding them from behind the scenes?
That's right. Almost all of the UTIC organization's enterprises were nothing more than dummy corporations. That is, all except one.
Just one?
This data includes recorded information regarding a business known as HIAMS. It's highly likely that this company was the one that actually provided the money. And the head of the HIAMS outfit, a man named Heinlein, happens to be one of the cardinals of the immigrant fleet.
So, are you saying that the UTIC organization has connections to the immigrant fleet?
Did Daddy have connections to the immigrant fleet too?
No. I presume Professor Mizrahi was merely being used. Their objective was to acquire research data on the Zohar. Even the Realian outbursts that sparked the Miltian conflict were believed to be part of their experiments. But something else happened that they couldn't have predicted.
Udu awoke, and the door to Purgatory opened.
And the Gnosis appeared.
Everyone must have thought it was the end of the world. But that didn't happen. Momo, the truth of the matter is, your father wasn't a madman at all. In the ensuing chaos, Professor Mizrahi had to make a vital decision in order to prevent the worst-case scenario.
What decision?
He knew he had to somehow isolate the Zohar, Udu, and all of Miltia, and seal their power in a place where no one could touch it.
So, the reason Miltia was swallowed up by the Abyss was because Professor Mizrahi...
A great many people were sacrificed for his sake. That's probably the reason he brought judgment down upon himself, to put an end to everything. Your father tried to save the world you were about to be born into. And then he entrusted his secrets to you, the one he could trust most.
Daddy? I knew it! I'm so happy!
Wait a second. So if we just hand over the Zohar to the immigrant fleet, they'll...
Yes. They will likely repeat the tragedy from 14 years ago. Please go on without me. I'm going to send this data to Representative Helmer. Kanan, please handle the data backup.
Understood.
So it's somewhat interesting how they kind of put things together finally, but I just feel like there's always seems to be one, I don't need to hear Momo constantly saying "Daddy, Daddy," and Shion going on and on about something that doesn't matter. But secondly, and that's going to get worse as we go on, trust me. But secondly, like, you know what Hayam's Heavy Industries is because 3 of your eggs units are from there. Like in the previous game, the AG series, which I've always found to be the more powerful versions of.
Sorry. Break the chains that bind us.
I thought for sure there were going to be enemies in there.
Sorry.
Maybe it's the other game you fight enemies here.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. It was worth trying, right?
Why are you doing this?
Eat this! Eat this!
Mystic powers! Grant me a miracle! Here I go! Bullseye!
I know I should have went for the kill. Oh well. Oh. God damn it.
Here I go! Bullseye! We won!
Oh shit, I should have healed Junior.
Don't worry. We won't lose. Unleash your fragment of that power.
Eat this! Eat this! Ether drive!
And that was definitely the wrong sword I should have given her. Because he's using fire attacks right now. Shit.
Eat this!
Here I go! Bullseye!
Unleash your fragment of that power.
Grant me a miracle!
Oh wow, that wasn't enough for the first guy.
Eat this! Eat this! Eat this!
That's not good.
I'm sorry, everyone.
That just happened.
Mystic powers, grant me a miracle!
I hope there will be an end to the fighting.
Why are you doing this?
Eat this! Eat this! Ether drive! Eat this!
Here you go! Bullseye! Here you go!
Eat this!
Hopefully this was the last guy and there's not one more, but...
Sayonara, baby!
Perfect, so I'm gonna go back and save. And then that gives us about 20 minutes for the boss fight, which should be more than enough.
You. I see. No wonder the air defense system was useless. Right? You are TV?
Don't call me that!
That Helmer. He certainly managed to assemble an impressive ensemble. But your coming here now is pointless. We've already accomplished our objective. The Zohar is now under our control. There's nothing you can do. The outcome is already decided.
What the hell are you thinking? That thing is way beyond anything you can handle. Do you have any idea what's gonna happen?
Of course I do. The annoying Gnosis, as well as a few pathetic weed-like humans, who are arguably even more worthless than the Gnosis, are going to disappear. Just like Ariadne.
You bastard!
But weak as your position is, we still can't allow anything to interfere with our plans. Time to die! It's been 14 years, hasn't it, Uzuki?
Personally, I would have preferred to never see you again.
Jin!
The blade is for carving one's heart, not for turning against the masses. That's what our master once said, was it not?
This is perfect. I can't believe you're still a part of this, Uzuki. Once again, you insist on standing against me.
There were still a few things I wanted to look into. These people were nice enough to give me a lift.
Absurd.
Nothing has changed here. You know, it was careless of you not to erase those records 14 years ago. Now you can never return to the Federation. Or perhaps, were you a bit too busy to worry about that at the time?
I see you still talk too much. Very well. If you really want to know, you'll have to use that sword to make me talk.
Naturally. That was my intent.
Do not expect this to end like it did before. Uzuki! It's been far too long, Uzuki. This feeling of exhilaration.
I told you. I won't allow a monster like you to inherit my grandfather's technique.
Bold words from such a fool.
shouldn't have spent my time running a used bookstore. I regret that now.
I'll make sure you die a painful death someday. Uzuki! I'll send all of you to your graves!
First of all, Jin's swimsuit looks ridiculous.
Ether drive! Ether drive! Eat this!
Pathetic!
So Jin has to deliver the final blow, which means one of my characters is not getting skill points.
Looks like it's my turn.
I'm thinking it's going to end up being Chaos, because I usually dump quite a bit into him anyways, so he's a little further ahead than everyone else.
Unleash your fragment of that power.
Plus that skill upgrade he probably makes up for it anyways. Looked like they were getting 800 apiece, so hopefully 1600 with a like a skill point boost. You guys have played the game before and it looks like the damage she's doing is kind of minimal. Don't forget I've got both a slashing coat and a piercing coat on. So a lot of damage reduction going on here. I'm actually pretty upset with myself. I already forgot what his weaknesses are. Oh yeah, beam and pierce. So that really doesn't do me a whole lot of good.
Ether drive!
Unleash a fragment of that power.
Mystic powers, grant me a miracle.
Ether drive!
So we're going to see how well this actually turns out, because he is probably going to counter boost at some point.
Sorry.
Eat this! Eat this! Eat this!
I'm just hoping Momo can get at least one turn in before that happens. Okay, perfect.
Here you go. Bullseye.
Eat this!
I'll show you how different we are!
Unleash your
Just gonna get him to keep boosting. The other two are gonna stock up. We'll have to bring in Jin.
Unleash your fragment of that power.
You can steal awakenings from his shadow as well, so you can actually get multiples. I don't really care about the awakening, so I'm just going to worry about the extra skill points.
Unleash your fragment of that power. Unleash your fragment of that power.
Mystic powers! Grant me a miracle!
Ether drive!
Here I am.
Verathragna Asura.
Yep, and now we are officially on a time limit.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Here I go!
Ether drive! Ether drive!
The one awesome thing about airing characters, or enemies I should say, is that they don't,
Die!
Ooh, ×4, nice. They don't counter boost.
You're as dangerous as ever. But no matter how hard you struggle, there's nothing you can do now. I hope you savor your abject despair. You are powerless. Uzuki, if you want to settle this, you'll have to survive first.